I'm having a bit of a nightmare so far. I've actually tried recording this video like 3 times already, but I kept dying right off the bat. So yeah, I'm just trying not to die straight away is all. Don't focus too much on the gameplay though, because there's something I need to get through, and I mean the only reason I'm doing this format and playing as well as talking is so that you lot don't have to look at my face the entire time, and it kind of gives me something to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna try not to mangle the story. I'm pissed off, right? I'm pissed off with YouTube, and I'm pissed off with Viacom. I'm also pissed off with full screen, and I'm gonna explain who all these are. A few months ago I made a Fortnite video titled Fortnite Streamers Recess, and it took off. Ninja watched it on stream, he thought it was ace. He shared it on Twitter and subsequently everyone saw it. Pokey watched it on stream, Val watched it on stream, Cypher did, Myth did, kinda.
Oh, no!
I mean, along with the reaction vid that I posted, they got like 300,000 views altogether, which might not be a lot for some folks, but I was pretty stoked with it. So I got a lot of messages through from people asking me to make more, so I did. I worked on something on the side. I mean, I'm a photographer, so I kind of had to do this in between projects. I don't actually get paid by YouTube for anything that I make. I had problems with YouTube, and I mean, I don't want to get into an echelon rave about this, but I just think their system's low-key a mess.
A mess. It's a mess.
That's why it's ace when someone like Ninja shares my shit. Because it's one of the only ways that I can bypass the algorithm that YouTube's fucking me with. But yeah, I don't make anything from what I create.
To infinity and beyond!
Actually, some people were giving Ninja shit for allegedly using ad blockers when you watch my vid on stream, but the video was never actually running ads, so that wasn't what was going on. Anyway, with the success of the Fortnite videos, I did actually surpass the requirements for enabling monetization. However, lo and behold, YouTube, they rejected my application. You wanna know why? Duplication. Duplication, they said. Essentially what they were getting at is that my output is no different from, you know, just simply ripping and re-uploading a TV show or re-uploading a film. Like, they didn't take any of the extensive editing work I did into consideration. They, you know, they've absolutely no sense of nuance, or I mean, everything I do, I'm creatively transforming whatever it is that I'm working with. And nobody's out here watching my stuff as a replacement for the originals, because I'm completely overhauling whatever it is that I'm messing with. But they couldn't be bothered to actually watch my shit, which is super annoying, and it costs me. I mean, it's the ultimate catch-22 though, cause I can't contact them about this, because in order to do that, you've got to be part of their program, and I can't be part of their program because they're rejecting my application on a false reading of my work. And I run like 2-3 YouTube channels, and I gotta deal with all the same issues across the board, so yeah, it sucks. But it gets worse though. It's not just that I'm getting screwed by YouTube, and I mean, at this point I'm already too far into the vids, so if I die,
It does.
even though I'm not making any dough from it, I did still want to make another, so I made it in my spare time. It was Fortnite Streamers South Park. It took a long while, there was a ton of heads to fix on and everything, but eventually it did all click into place and I uploaded it to YouTube. Now here's where the big bad wolf enters. Viacom. Viacom are a multinational intellectual property corporation. They deal with copyright for Comedy Central shows, of which South Park is one. So just as a side, this is not like Trey Parker or Matt Stone's doing. This is purely Viacom. So yeah, I uploaded this South Park skit, heavily edited with all the bells and whistles, and I left it in draft for a while on my channel. Now, for those of you that don't have experience with YouTube channels, when a video is in draft mode, it means that it's unpublished. It's not even a private video or an unlisted video, it's just not ready to be published at all. The only people that could see it was anyone with access to my YouTube account, which is just me and my brother. Now this South Park skit was sitting in draft. It was never picked up by the automatic the Content ID system. However, several days later, I get an email through from YouTube saying something along the lines of, Viacom has manually reviewed this video and they've blocked it. Now, there's so much shit layered into this. Not only did they try and push their copyright onto somebody working under fair use, dismiss my labour, but they actually banned my work from going live before I even tried to publish it. Now that video was in draft. In order to manually review it, as the email stated, somebody from Viacom, they had to violate my channel's privacy to access my unpublished draft videos. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty shady. In fact, that's shady as fuck. That a private company gets access to my account like that, and then to have the gall to illegitimately block all of my work from being aired. I mean, Recess never did this. How did it work out for them? Over 250,000 people watched it. And I know full well that a good few of them felt some sort of nostalgia for Recess, like, no doubt going and watching a few episodes. I got messages through from people telling me that's how it went, man. Yeah, human, right. Are you serious? Anyway, yeah, Viacom, they straight up waltzed into my draft videos and they whacked me with a copyright. So anyway, I appealed it, and I'll probably throw the letter up right about now. Alright, I'm not actually going to read the entire thing, I'll just pretty much outline what's in here. So I sent this along with my appeal. It's essentially stating that, the video's been heavily edited, it's been transformed creatively into a new work, and that new work is an insufficient replacement for the original video. It's become something else. It's not a South Park introduction anymore, it's its own work. And I've also just highlighted a few things that I think just further solidify its status as fair use. I mean, ultimately, I just can't believe that anybody could be so tweaked around as to believe that I should have this video blocked. Hey, if you haven't already watched the recess video, then, you know, go do that to get a sense of the type of editing involved. Seeing as I can't post any scenes from the actual South Park vid. It should be up on Instagram, so you can check it out there. There should be a link somewhere below. I mean, I didn't even bring up the fact that they were in my drafts. I really want to know how it came about that they were given access. I mean, both the visuals and the audio were edited to such a degree that the content ID system never picked up any of it. As far as YouTube's concerned, this could have been like a cute cat video or something. I mean, that video was sitting there for over a week with no restrictions on it at all in draft. And then out of the blue, Viacom reviewed it. So it defo was manual. As I mentioned, in about 15 seconds, Viacom have left numerous South Park videos up on YouTube when there's clearly been no attempt to work within the bounds of fair use. And YouTube's set up as well in such a way that it assumes that the person claiming copyright is correct. When they blocked my vid, I had to sit and wait with the video blocked for them to review it. It should go back up when I appealed it, but YouTube's weighted in their favour by default. And that's another thing. I had to wait for Viacom to review their Viacom's claim. Can you imagine in a situation where a resolution's reached by one side only, unless you pay a substantial amount of money? It's insane, man. Then the consequences of me appealing leads to my channel being potentially struck and even terminated. There are no consequences for a company like Viacom. And I mean, all this is just putting aside the fact that I absolutely despise intellectual property as a concept. I mean, that's why this whole thing grates on me so much. And by the way, this is coming from a photographer who creates original pieces as well. So I've got work either side of this divide. Now apparently they read all that and it made no difference. I got an email through not too long after telling me that they're still suppressing my video. And you wanna know what really gets me? I can scroll through YouTube and find tons of videos where people have straight up ripped entire episodes of South Park. They've done no editing, there's no commentary, no attempt at transforming it into a fresh work, and yet they went after me and my work. Fucking hypocrites, man. Essentially, it just means that all my labour on that video was for nothing. I don't know. I think I'm going to try publishing it again. I'm just going to have to edit a version specifically for Instagram. I'm going to try upload it on there, so hopefully it'll still be up, and if it is, you should go check it out and share it from there. Oh wow, we're both bent. Oh man, he's got a rocket. This ain't gonna be pretty. Could have trapped him. Yeah, he's just gonna keep knocking me down like that. And there's another guy around here somewhere.
Ow, my face!
7, as if. I've hit this guy so many times. I mean, let me run you through how it goes real quick. I make a video in my spare time. I use all of my editing skill, my knowledge, my creativity to create some sort of a piece. I upload it to YouTube for everyone else's entertainment. Now from here, sometimes it doesn't even go live because the copyright company has decided that they're gonna block it and ignore all of the creative transformations that I've done. So okay, let's say that by some miracle it does make it live onto YouTube. I can't monetize it because YouTube doesn't allow my channel to run ads. This is because they don't actually watch my shit. They just assume that I'm re-uploading because I'm using parts of content. And then to top it all off, I just get random copyright companies just claiming this video, claiming that video, and they've got fuck all to do with any of the videos. If I appeal it, YouTube then lets that company decide whether or not I get a strike or I get my video removed. So I don't know, fuck me, right? I mean, Ethan and Neela from H3 have had similar issues, I think, so I might check out their case and see if it helps. And by the way, as I mentioned, I'm a photographer, so I'm constantly creating raw content too. You know, I see this from both sides. I feel as though I've got a certain license to criticize this sort of thing because of it. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I just wanted to keep you cats updated on the turmoil at my end. I mean, people complain if I don't, if it take too long to upload. I'm not too sure how long I can keep making these sorts of vids. It's a shame, but you know, it's how it goes. So yeah, that's it. I might make more vlog type stuff, I don't know. But yeah, if you want to help me out, then you can hop over to that post on Instagram and share it about if it's still up. You can subscribe on here, that's helpful. And if you're into art films and stuff like that, then there should be some cool stuff on the horizon, so yeah, do all of that. Alright, that's it.